You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius stands as an eminent figure among Stoic philosophers throughout history. He held the distinguished title of Roman Emperor from 161 to 180 AD, marking the end of a line later renowned as the Five Good Emperors. Despite residing in one of the pinnacle positions of global influence, where the realization of every temptation and desire lay at his fingertips, Aurelius chose a noble path dedicated to fairness and justice. In the course of his reign, Aurelius found moments to pin down his thoughts, resulting in a profound collection known as the Meditations, a cornerstone text in Stoic philosophy. Within the pages of the Meditations, Aurelius offers invaluable insights on self-improvement. His teachings primarily revolve around adopting a cosmic perspective, meticulously evaluating personal judgments, both towards oneself and others. As a leader steering a formidable empire through the tumultuous waters of numerous wars, Aurelius leaned on his Stoic principles to relinquish the burdens of stress and worries. Instead, he channeled his focus towards becoming an exemplary, dependable leader. Stoicism, an ancient and renowned philosophy, transcends mere theoretical discourse. It embodies an inspiring way of thinking and living, emphasizing the profound belief that individual happiness hinges on doing what is morally right. Central to this philosophy is the indispensable requirement of sound judgment and clear, rational thinking. In this video, we will explore 5 pivotal lessons derived from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. These lessons serve as a guiding light, illuminating the path toward cultivating a rational mind and thinking with unparalleled clarity. Lesson 1. Reframe your perception. In the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, he advises, choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been. This profound insight underscores the essence of Stoicism, mastering control over your perception. We habitually assess everything we encounter, from events to people, assigning them value judgments, good, bad, exciting, dull, beautiful, or ugly. Unbeknownst to us, this practice is draining and can detrimentally impact our lives. For instance, labeling a challenging day's interactions as awful amplifies its negativity. Similarly, deeming a party as boring confines it to that single uneventful moment in your week. Often, our initial judgments are swayed by emotions, making them irrational. Moreover, our tendency to employ metaphors and hyperbole magnifies situations, making them appear worse than they are. If a relationship ends, instead of acknowledging the change, we might say our heart is broken, intensifying the emotional impact. The Stoics advocate for discernment and judgment. Undoing these knee-jerk reactions allows us to perceive situations optimistically. For example, transforming a boring party into an opportunity to explore a new place and meet new people reframes the experience positively. Practicing to withhold immediate judgment and reevaluating situations through a rational and optimistic lens is the key to training your perspective on life. Whenever you find yourself forming opinions, question their rationality. What basis does your opinion rest upon? Can you interpret the situation in a more positive light? Marcus Aurelius emphasized that hardships only hold power if you perceive them as such. Thus, your reactions determine the impact of any situation. Stoicism encourages viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. There's an exercise called turning the obstacle upside down, which means transforming difficulties into learning experiences. For instance, a slow-learning coworker may seem like an obstacle to productivity, but this challenge offers a chance to practice patience, improve teaching skills, and foster adaptability within the team. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In summary, refrain from exaggerated judgments. See things objectively, and you'll discover that life is simpler than you imagined. Every situation has positive and negative aspects. By adjusting your mindset, you'll navigate life with greater ease, finding that nothing bothers you as much as it once did. Lesson 2. Master your emotions. Marcus Aurelius imparts a crucial lesson. Do not let your emotions dictate your actions. He advises us to refrain from hypocrisy, self-centeredness, and irritability. Acting impulsively based on emotions is often seen as the antithesis of rationality, and rightly so. Few things cloud our judgment more than our emotions. To maintain clear thinking, mastering the skill of emotional control is paramount. In particular, Marcus Aurelius highlights the detrimental impact of anger. Yet, managing emotions does not equate to suppression. Denying intense feelings, like anger following a betrayal, doesn't make them disappear. Stoicism teaches redirecting emotions. When anger surfaces, question its usefulness. Will yelling at the person who hurt you alleviate your pain or improve the situation? Instead, seek productive outlets. Calmly discussing your feelings with the person, journaling, engaging in physical activity, or immersing yourself in a distraction can help dissipate anger constructively. Consider anxiety or fear. Rather than succumbing to paralyzing fear or suppressing it, use it as a catalyst for growth. For instance, if you fear asking your boss for a raise, let the anxiety drive you to prepare thoroughly. Anticipate potential questions and objections, formulating responses for each scenario. Embrace the fear as motivation to challenge yourself and evolve. Acknowledge the anxiety as a positive force propelling you forward. When you adeptly redirect intense emotions, you cultivate a calm demeanor and safeguard your rational thinking. Emotional control is the linchpin to a tranquil mind, ensuring your emotions never impede your ability to think clearly and make wise decisions. Lesson 3. Embrace the dichotomy of control. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Exercise this, and you will find strength. The dichotomy of control delves into the distinction between what lies within our control and what doesn't. External factors such as weather, traffic, or others' opinions are beyond our grasp. However, aspects like our attire, timing, and the company we keep are within our sphere of influence. When faced with situations that evoke emotions, a critical question to ask is, what can I control? Your actions should be guided by what falls within your control, while what you can't influence should be accepted and embraced without allowing it to disturb your peace. Crucial to understanding the dichotomy of control is the concept of amor fati, or love for fate. By embracing life in all its facets, you cultivate a profound love for existence. Even in seemingly negative situations, such as not securing a long-desired job, there's room for growth. Instead of viewing rejection as purely negative, analyze the reasons behind it. If the failure was due to your shortcomings, it's within your control to improve and try again in the future. On the other hand, if external factors like nepotism played a role, the opportunity was never truly yours to control. Accepting fate involves distancing oneself from fixed outcomes and external markers of success. For instance, if you aspire to be a writer, measuring success solely by book sales relinquishes control to the unpredictable market. Alternatively, gauging success by personal satisfaction or the effort invested places control back in your hands. Pursue your goals with fervor, but acknowledge the possibility of non-achievement. By focusing solely on what you can control and embracing every outcome, you'll find a profound sense of calm, regardless of the circumstances. Lesson 4. Embrace virtuous living. Quoting Marcus Aurelius, he urges us to delve deep within ourselves, for there exists a wellspring of goodness waiting to gush forth through persistence. Virtue, simply put, is an excellence of character or morally upright behavior. Such conduct not only benefits individuals and their communities but also contributes to the greater good. Stoicism, rooted in the belief of an interconnected universe, emphasizes that actions benefiting the greater good eventually enrich the doer as well. Hence, Stoics firmly held that those most in harmony with reason were those who dedicated themselves to the broader welfare. In other words, they practiced virtues. The absence of virtuous conduct, according to the Stoics, stems from ignorance. In unforeseen circumstances, virtues act as guiding stars, directing individuals on the right path and grounding them. Virtuous individuals, enriched with wisdom, justice, temperance, and courage, exude tranquility and composure. Wisdom, the first virtue, involves transcending emotions and allowing reason to govern morally just decisions. It empowers individuals to analyze dilemmas with clarity. Justice, built upon wisdom, is a commitment to what is right and equitable for oneself and others. It is a duty towards fellow humans and society. Courage, the third virtue, enables action despite personal fear and uncertainty, emphasizing the conscious decision to proceed. Lastly, temperance, or moderation, maintains balance between extremes, emphasizing self-control and discipline. Marcus Aurelius highlighted human self-regulation, setting us apart from animals. Temperance prioritizes long-term well-being over fleeting gratification. In Stoicism, actions and things are categorized into goods, evils, and indifference. Seeking the good, avoiding evil, and embracing indifference according to personal preference are guiding principles. Departing from these virtues equates to fostering evil, while aligning actions with virtues fosters a state of serene composure. These principles offer more than personal betterment. They cultivate a tranquil mind, ensuring that individuals always tread the path of righteousness, guided by reason. Lesson 5. Embrace a broader perspective. In our concluding wisdom from Marcus Aurelius, he echoes Plato's insight, urging us to adopt a bird's-eye view whenever we contemplate people and situations. This panoramic perspective is crucial for mental clarity. Amidst life's chaos, we often find ourselves entangled in seemingly overwhelming issues, each challenge feeling like a monumental burden. Imagine being amidst a bustling crowd. The city might appear suffocated in congestion. Yet, taking just a few steps back offers a profoundly different reality. When we detach ourselves and contemplate the grand tapestry of our world, we realize the insignificance of our personal experiences in the vast scheme of things. This shift in perspective reveals the expansive realm beyond our immediate encounters. People tend to overlook the truth that their experiences and viewpoints aren't the only valid ones, even within their lives. For instance, someone who has had a negative experience with dogs may struggle to comprehend that others find them beloved companions, unless they deliberately acknowledge diverse experiences. It's crucial to occasionally step back and ask, what am I missing or failing to understand? This introspective practice reaps numerous benefits. Consider a scenario where you have to decide between staying in your current job or pursuing a new opportunity elsewhere. This decision might seem daunting, especially if you're uncertain about either option fulfilling your aspirations. A wide range of unexplored possibilities might be hiding beneath the surface. Have you considered exploring a different field or a side venture that aligns with your current job? Shifting your focus towards activities you find fulfilling is a possibility too. Adopting a panoramic perspective, rather than fixating solely on immediate concerns, significantly aids in informed decision-making. Expanding your scope is not just valuable for setting priorities, but also for shaping your opinions. To form a comprehensive judgment, it's imperative to consider all facets and possibilities within a given situation. Moreover, distancing yourself from personal biases and viewpoints offers a fresh perspective. Temporarily setting aside your desires can prompt reflection on your responsibilities towards others and the world. In the intensity of the moment, actions like littering might seem inconsequential. However, when you step back and consider the entire world and the potential consequences if everyone behaved similarly, the insignificance of your inclination to litter becomes glaringly obvious. The Stoics believed in the interconnectedness of everything, positing that contributing to the betterment of the world inherently enhances personal well-being. Hence, adopting a global perspective holds immense significance.